Today, I'm going to do some ball exercises. I'm going to focus on some oblique exercises that we can do on the ball and some basic crunches for the ball. All right, we're going to start here with an oblique. And for the oblique exercise, it's helpful if you can position your feet against a wall. And what you're going to do, we're going to position our hips so that they're on the ball stacked vertically. So one hip is going to be on the ball and the other is going to be directly above it. The hip that's on the ball, we're going to place that foot in front against a wall, just like this, with the toe pointed out. And the other leg, we're going to bring the knee back so that it's in line with the body. So we're going to create a straight line from your torso all the way down to the knee here. From this position, we want to balance ourselves on the ball so that we can come down, get a good stretch on the obliques here without losing stability. And then we're going to engage these muscles, come up and do a crunch. And this is a basic ball oblique exercise. It's helpful if you look straight ahead, because when we look down at our feet, our whole body tends to curve down, and that's not what we want. We want to create a nice straight line. And notice I'm reaching way out with that hand, and that helps me to get a real good stretch on those obliques. From the same position, we can modify and do sort of a twist that's going to help the transverse obliques. And for that, we can either reach way back and then come around, getting that twisting motion into the exercise. If we want to make that more difficult, we can put both hands out. Let the eyes follow the hands around as you do the twist. And that's a basic oblique exercise with the ball. Now we're going to do a basic crunch on the ball, and we're going to follow that up with a back extension on the ball. The crunch is obviously a core exercise. You're working your abs, and the back extension is a core exercise. You're working the spinal erector muscles along the spine, working the back, lower and mid back. So starting out with a basic crunch, you want to position yourself on the ball. And if you're a beginner, you want to be toward the front of the ball, so the butt's actually going to be off the front. Keep your feet wide. That's going to give you stability. So from that position, we can put our hands behind our head to support the head, but not to pull the head forward. The ball allows you to stretch way back. You're getting a good stretch on the abs. You want to come up to right about there and get a good crunch. Exhale as you come up and do the crunch. Stretching way back. Now, if you're advanced, you can move a little higher on the ball, and this becomes a more difficult exercise. We want to do as many of these as we can. If you're able to do 20, 25, that's great. If you can do a lot more than that, you probably want to position yourself a little higher on the ball to increase the difficulty, so you're going to get more out of the workout. All right, that's a basic ab exercise. And from this exercise, it's easy to move right into a back extension. This is going to work muscles in the middle and lower back. So for the back extension, we're going to position ourselves on top of the ball. Notice I've got my fingers, my hands out and fingertips up. And what I want to do is find a balance point here. A point at which my body weight is balanced on the ball, and I'm just using my hands for stability, but not to support my body weight. All right, the body should be in a nice straight position, and from this position, we're going to lower the feet and the upper body down, conforming to the ball. And when you do that, you naturally roll back just an inch or two. Let that happen. And as we engage the muscles in the back, we lift upper and lower body to a nice straight line, engaging the muscles in the middle and lower back. And that's the back extension. Down and up. This is not the type of exercise that you're going to hit maximum fatigue with. You can probably do 20 of these and you're going to feel it in those muscles, but it's not going to be the same kind of burn that you would get with a bicep curl or a leg extension. But we need to see this as a core strength exercise. And if you're going to work your abs, you really need to work those muscles in opposition on the other side of the torso. You need to work those spinal erectors so that you balance the body and you create a nice, healthy, stable core. So we want to go for about 20, 25 of these. You can do multiple sets depending on what your program is. And that's a good basic core exercise program that you can do with the ball. We have the oblique crunches, basic crunches on the ball, and the back extension. If you include these in your workout program, I think you'll find you're well on your way to building a strong, stable core and a six-pack in no time. Thanks for watching, and if you're enjoying these exercises and these videos, please subscribe because there are more coming and I don't want you to miss them.